Well, I'm here at Wallace Marine Park, and the reason I'm here is because I was at Kaiser Rapids last week. I couldn't fish it. There's just so much algae floating on the river. Huge islands of algae. It's accumulated on a weed, and it gets so heavy, and it breaks off. And then you have this, and a different on the surface. It's like 10 foot of water. It's just these huge clunks of algae, and even sticking to my little tiny leader knots. It's just ridiculous. You just can't. You can't fish it. You can't put a crankbait out. You can't put even weedless. I was pulling back 5-6 foot long strands of algae. It's really bad. And that needs to say, trying to work this pedal with all that algae accumulating on it. So I'm hoping over here at Wallace Marine, because I know the huge weed patch between here and Kaiser Rapids, and I'm thinking that's where most of the algae is coming from. The real shallow, little shallow pockets like what I'm in now. It's not really all that shallow here, but I got a breeding grounds for algae, and it's just floating into Kaiser Rapids. So we're here. We're going to see what we're going to do. I'm just going to stay around in this area. I don't think I'm going to try and get back into the slough because physically it's just too hard on me. It's kind of like trying to fish at Hall's Ferry. It's just too physically hard on me. So let's see what we can do here, shall we? Yep. There it is. That algae. Yeah, got more of it. Yep, happening here too. I wonder how far upriver I can go. Well, I've got an island up ahead. Didn't think I can make it this far up. I just wonder if it's the water's down enough, if that's more like a slough, and I can get on the other side of that island with no problem. Because as it is now, I'm not really going against the current. It's all kind of a backwater here. It's a very slight current. So I'm going to go to the left and just take a gander at what's it like over there.
I did not expect to be able to get this far up so effortlessly. I'll spit it out. Still hitting the 3 foot. Yeah, I can get out and drag the kayak over those rocks. But, look at this. Got about 4 foot of water here. Could be deeper over there. Can't make it around that tree fall. Again, I don't think you can see it, but on the other side there, to the right, you can see some. Well, there used to be a boat launch. Maybe there still is. I don't know. But there's just a little bit of an inlet, a tributary. I don't know, like a little creek that empties into the Willamette right there. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna get out, drive the kayak over the shallows, and come back and hopefully get in there.
Well, I made it in this little back tributary. Kind of got a shallow area here. Better not be a rib cage sitting there. No. Yeah, kind of a shallow area. Let me show you what it looks like here. Like a concrete well. Old pump house. Or an old boat. I think it's an old pump house. This is an old boat sitting here. Not an old concrete pump house, that's an old boat.
Okay, I've only got about 8 foot of water here. Now, if this was Illinois, this would be bass territory here. I don't know. Little largemouth. I knew there was largemouth in here. I knew there'd be largemouth in here. I was kind of hoping something bigger than that. Yeah. Where's your big brothers and sisters? Well, it's still not big enough. Little dinks. Took it off the hook. Now, get me right out of this mess. I just tied on this lipless crank here. Caught a largemouth about the size of the crankbait. Boy, he put up a fight. He thought he had something. Whoop, whoop. Well, they're liking that tight wiggle. They're hitting it. These just little guys, though. Pop, pop, pop. There. Yeah, they're liking that rattle, and they're liking that tight wiggle. But they're no bigger than the lure. You want that, do you? Yeah, just a little guy. I'll try this along the rocks and make my way back, I guess.
Well, in between the wind breaks, I thought I'd talk a little bit. Algae. That's all I'm getting is algae. Not sure what more we can do about it. I did find a spot where there was a bunch of largemouth, but they're all about that big. You know, little guys telling me that the little crankbaits were working, you know. Nothing of any size. So I'm gonna head back around. I'm gonna see if I can't hit the little backwater over here, and call it quits. Can't help myself. I keep comparing to Illinois because I'm going there sometime as soon as I sell the house. Every time I pull up a big old wad of algae, which is just about every cast, I keep thinking, boy, I wish I was in Illinois. Wind's picking up. Gotta go.